Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Super pumped to have you all here again. If you've been keeping an eye on the crypto markets lately, you know things have been a roller coaster. There's been a lot of red across the board, and fear seems to be everywhere. But in the middle of all that uncertainty, one project is absolutely crushing it right now. That project? ZBCN. The information provided in this video is for educational and informational purposes only, and should not be considered financial or investment advice. I am not a licensed financial advisor, and the content shared here reflects my personal opinions and experiences. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. Cryptocurrency markets are highly volatile and carry significant risk. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any financial decisions. This video may contain affiliate links or promotional content. Viewer discretion is advised. ZBCN the standout performer. So let's dive straight into it. Out of the top 200 coins on CoinMarketCap, ZBCN is leading the charge. It's up over 20% in just the last 24 hours alone. That's not a small move, especially considering how gloomy the market has been overall. In fact, when we scan through coins ranked 1 to 200, ZBCN is the top gainer right now, and honestly, I'm not even that surprised. This kind of breakout performance from ZBCN during a bearish market is something I've seen before. It's like this project thrives in the face of adversity. Whenever the broader market is bleeding, ZBCN seems to pop off and shine the brightest. It's becoming a bit of a pattern, and if you've been in this space for a while, you know how valuable that kind of consistency is. Ignore the noise. Believe in your research. Now listen, this is why I keep telling you guys. Ignore the FUD. Tune out the noise. If you've done your homework, if you've dug into the fundamentals and you genuinely believe in a project, why get shaken out just because someone online is talking trash about it? Let's be real for a second. There will always be critics. That's the nature of investing. Some people spend more time doubting others than researching for themselves. They'll trash a coin, spread negativity, and try to rattle holders just because they can't see the bigger picture. But that's where your conviction has to kick in. If you know what you're holding, if you understand the vision behind a project like ZBCN, then hold steady. Don't let short-term market sentiment dictate your long-term strategy. This space rewards the patient and the informed. Massive news. ZBCN Algorand integration norm. Now let's talk about one of the biggest catalysts behind this recent pump, the new partnership and integration between ZBCN and the Algarand ecosystem. This is huge. Yesterday, ZBCN announced that they're bringing their payment tech over to Algarand. That means Algo will be integrated into ZBCN's cards and payroll tools. Why does that matter? Because Algarand is known for its speed, low fees, and ISO 2022 compliance, which makes it a strong contender in the real-world crypto payment space. ZBCN's integration essentially means Algo holders will be able to spend their tokens anywhere via CB. Mastercard is accepted using ZBCN ZBA cards. That's a pretty monumental step forward in terms of adoption and utility. And it doesn't stop there. They're also planning to enable payroll functionality within the Algarand ecosystem. Imagine receiving your salary in crypto, on time, seamlessly, and with global access. This is what ZBCN is building, and this partnership pushes them closer to that vision. The Algarand factor. Just for context, let's take a look at Algarand's position in the market. As of today, it's sitting at a $2.4 billion market cap and ranked number 45 on CoinMarketCap. That's a major player in the space. Now think about what that means for ZBCN. Exposure to the Algarand community could bring in a whole new wave of investors. People who already trust and support Algo may start exploring ZBCN now that the two ecosystems are interconnected. It's a smart move for both parties. And again, this is the kind of strategic positioning that sets a project apart during a bear market. Industry recognition and exposure. Another big development, ZBCN will be showcasing their next-gen global payroll and card solutions alongside giants like Circle. That's right. ZBCN is sharing the stage with major industry leaders in the space of digital payments, securities, cash management, and global trade. This isn't just networking for the sake of PR. This is positioning ZBCN as a serious contender in the fintech x crypto convergence. And the fact that they're doing this in the middle of a market downturn tells me that they're playing the long game. That's what you want to see from a project with strong fundamentals. Community and momentum. Now let's talk community. Because here's the thing. Price action is cool, tech is important, but if a project doesn't have a passionate, engaged community, it's not going anywhere long term. ZBCN has one of the most dedicated communities I've seen in a while. These aren't just casual holders, they're believers. They're out there sharing updates, promoting utility, attending events, and holding strong during dips. This kind of community energy is exactly what we saw in early-stage Ethereum, Solana, and even Dogecoin before their big runs. Projects with strong communities go the distance. Period. The numbers don't lie. Let's break down some of the numbers. As of this recording, ZBCN is up 19% today. Price is hovering around 41 cents. Market cap is a $372 million. 24-hour trading volume is up a staggering 90%. That last one is important. Volume predicts price. A massive jump in volume is often a precursor to further price movement. It shows interest, it shows engagement, it shows that people are actively buying and selling, and typically buying when you see this kind of trend. Not long ago, volume was suffering. Why? One word: unlocks. Understanding token unlocks. I talked about this in a previous video, but let me explain again. ZBCN, like many projects, has scheduled token unlocks. Basically, this is when tokens that were previously locked, maybe for investors or the team, become available for trading. Unlock periods can spook the market because of the potential for sell pressure. So what did we see before the last unlock? Price dropped. People sold. That's a normal market reaction. But guess what? After the unlock passed, ZBCN bounced right back. It shows resilience, and it shows that people were waiting to buy the dip. And yes, there will be more unlocks on the 15th of every month through to around May next year, but they're small, they're planned, and they're being absorbed by the market without any major crashes. Biggest exchanges still to come. Now here's something that could take ZBCN to the next level: exchange listings. Right now, ZBCN is on a variety of mid-tier exchanges, but it still hasn't landed on Binance or Coinbase. If and when that happens, the exposure will multiply. You'll see new investors flood in, just like what happens every time a promising altcoin gets that blue-chip exchange listing. So keep an eye out. This could be the next major catalyst. Technical analysis and chart setup. All right, let's pull up the chart. So currently we're still in a bearish momentum according to some indicators. The trend hasn't flipped fully bullish yet, but here's the thing. ZBCN broke out of a nasty resistance zone. That's usually a precursor to further upward movement. We hit a local high of 0.0045 yesterday, and we're holding steady even though the overall market is pulling back today. That's a very bullish sign. It suggests strength. It suggests investor confidence. As long as we stay above that key level of 0.00037, we're good. And if we start to see momentum indicators flip bullish, that's when you'll see FOMO kick in. Should you buy now? Let's address the big question. Is now a good time to buy? Here's my philosophy. Don't buy on green days. We're up 20% today. That's not when you want to jump in. Instead, wait for pullbacks. Wait for the red days. That's when opportunities present themselves. The goal is to train yourself not to chase pumps, but to buy the dips. Be greedy when others are fearful and all that. You've heard it a million times because it works. ZBCN is showing all the signs of a serious long-term contender. Strong community, real-world use cases, big-name partnerships, smart integrations, consistent development, and now it's getting more attention with each passing day. This project might still be under the radar for many, but the ones who've been here from the beginning, yeah, we're already seeing the rewards. So whether you're already holding ZBCN or just researching it now, keep it on your radar. Watch the volume. Watch the partnerships. Watch the unlocks. Because when this thing hits top 100, you'll want to say you saw it coming. Smash that like button if you found this helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more crypto updates and deep dives. See you in the next video.